فاصل.
The long jump is divided into the following phases: approach, takeoff, flight, and landing. In the approach phase, the jumper accelerates to maximum controllable speed. Speed should increase continuously up to the takeoff board. In the takeoff phase, the jumper generates vertical velocity. The foot plant is active and quick, with a down and back or pawing motion. The thigh of the swing leg is driven to a horizontal position. At the end of the takeoff, the ankle, knee, and hip joints are fully extended. During the flight phase, the jumper prepares for landing. The two most popular flight techniques used in competition are the hang and the hitch kick. In the hang technique, the swing leg is lowered and the hips are pushed forward. The legs are parallel, and the arms are in an upward-backward position. The most frequently used technique in the men's long jump is the hitch kick. The hitch kick is a continuation of the running action in the air. The stride rhythm of the approach should not be changed in the air, and the action is supported by a natural arm swing. In the landing phase, the jumper tries to minimize the loss of distance at the touchdown. The legs should be almost fully extended, while the arms and trunk should be drawn forward. Jumps over obstacles. The long jump is introduced with consecutive jumps over obstacles. These allow takeoffs from a short approach and improve the takeoff position. Set up obstacles so the jumper can use 3 strides between them. Focus on a straightened takeoff leg and a high lead leg position. The takeoff position should be frozen. Telemark jump off a platform. This exercise uses a platform for takeoff to increase the time in the air. Hold the takeoff position after leaving the platform. Telemark jump from a short approach. Remove the platform and take off from the ground. Continue to focus on the takeoff. The jumper should freeze the takeoff position. Sail technique off a platform. This step introduces the sail technique. Once again, use the platform to give more time in the air. Ensure a proper takeoff position. The legs should be extended for landing. Sail technique from a short approach. The athlete should practice the sail technique from a short approach. Continue to focus on the takeoff. On landing, the feet should be parallel. Whole sequence. Determine the approach length. The athlete should sprint back from the board, imitate a takeoff, and have a partner mark the spot. Start the approach from this spot. The athlete should increase speed when approaching the board. The sail technique should be used in the air. The triple jump is divided into the following phases: approach, hop, step, and jump. The jumper's objectives are to achieve powerful takeoffs and to minimize the loss of horizontal velocity. In the approach phase, the jumper accelerates to maximum controllable speed. Speed and stride frequency should increase continuously throughout the approach. The hop is quick and flat and should cover about 35% of the overall distance. The takeoff direction should be forward, not upward. The takeoff leg is drawn forward and upward, then extended forward to prepare for the touchdown. The trunk is kept upright. In the step phase, the jumper covers about 30% of the overall distance. The duration of the step should be equal to the hop. The lead leg should be almost completely extended. In the air, the thigh of the free leg is higher than horizontal. The trunk position is upright, and for touchdown, the free leg is extended forward and downward. In the jump phase, the jumper takes off with the opposite leg and covers about 35% of the overall distance. During the takeoff, the support leg is almost straight. The body position is upright, either the hang or sail techniques are used in the air. For the landing of the jump phase, the legs should be almost fully extended. Rhythmic jumping. The triple jump is introduced with rhythmic jumping exercises. The aim of these is to improve general jumping ability using both legs for takeoff. Different rhythms should be used. For example, 2 rights and then 2 lefts. Focus on the rhythm and avoid excessive heel contact. Multiple triple jumps. Multiple triple jumps are used to familiarize the jumper with the triple jump rhythm. The jumper should focus on the rhythm, not on the lengths of the jumps. Hops and steps should be of the same duration. The foot plant should be active and on the entire sole. Triple jump with step to a platform. This exercise uses a box of moderate height to improve the step technique. The hop should be over a gap. It should be flat with an active landing. The athlete's focus should be on a powerful step onto the platform. Over time, the hop and step lengths can be increased. Triple jump grid. This exercise has two values. It teaches the jumper to avoid overemphasis on the hop, and it allows the coach to differentiate athletes by their ability. Use the side of the pit to allow more athletes to be active at one time. Triple jump from a medium approach. Use a medium approach on the runway. This gets the jumper used to higher speeds and harder surfaces. The jumper should focus on the rhythm. Keep in mind that in good triple jumps, the hop and step are of equal duration. Whole sequence. The triple jump from a full approach completes the teaching progression. The aim is a balanced jump with a fast, flat hop and a powerful step. The high jump is divided into the following phases: approach, takeoff, flight, and landing. In the approach phase, the jumper accelerates to an optimum speed. The approach run is straight at first, then curved. Stride frequency should increase continuously throughout the approach. During the takeoff, the jumper tries to produce maximum vertical velocity and initiates the rotations necessary to clear the bar. The knee of the free leg is driven up, and at the end of the takeoff, the body is almost vertical. The takeoff position is held as the body leaves the ground. In the flight phase, the jumper rises to the bar and then clears it. The leading arm reaches up and across the bar. The hips are raised over the bar by the jumper arching the back and lowering the legs and head. In the landing phase, the jumper's aim is to land safely. The head is drawn towards the chest, and the landing is on the shoulders and back. Curved running. The high jump is introduced with curve running. The run should be fast but controlled. The jumper should feel the inward lean and the rhythm of the approach. The trunk should be kept upright, and the knees should be raised. The jumper should run on the balls of the feet. Take off from curved running. Use a curved approach. Take off and reach as high as possible. Use other targets, like a tree or the crossbar. Scissors jump. Scissors jumps help to make the takeoff more vertical. Plant the takeoff foot along the line of the approach. Use standing landings only. Standing flop. The standing flop improves bar clearance. Landing should be on the shoulders. Use different landing heights. Give more time in the air by taking off from a box. Flop from a high knee approach. This exercise improves the rhythm of the final strides and develops a fast takeoff. Mark the curve and the starting spot. A high stride frequency should be used. The jumper should not lower the center of mass in preparation for takeoff. Whole sequence. Practice the whole sequence, gradually increasing the speed. The stride frequency should be increased. The body should be kept upright in the final strides. Focus on the takeoff and holding the takeoff position.
Silver medalist representing Morocco. Khalid Goulani. Nigeria going ahead on the second lap of the 4x400 meter freestyle. En fait, la Russie. Russia going ahead with
The pole vault is divided into the following phases: approach and plant, takeoff and penetration, rock back, stretch and turn, bar clearance, and landing. In the approach and plant phase, the vaulter accelerates to maximum controllable speed and smoothly positions the pole for the takeoff. The plant commences with a forward push of the pole on the penultimate contact of the left foot. In the takeoff and penetration phase, energy from the approach is transferred to the pole. At takeoff, the body is completely stretched with the right arm fully extended. The upper hand is directly above or in front of the takeoff foot. After leaving the ground, the takeoff position is frozen. The vaulter acts as a long pendulum. In the rock back, stretch, and turn phase, energy is first stored in the pole, then utilized to raise the vaulter. During the rock back, both legs are bent and drawn to the chest. Both arms are extended, and the back is roughly parallel to the ground. In the stretch and turn phase, the hips pass close to the pole, and the right arm remains extended. The turn is commenced with the pull of both arms. The bar clearance phase starts with the push-off from the pole. The bar is crossed in a bent position and the vaulter prepares for landing. Landing is on the back.
Silver medalist representing Morocco. Amazing clearance by Sergei Betsky.
Grip and carry the pole. The grip and carry position are introduced before vaulting. The right hand is placed close to the top of the pole, and the left hand about 50 centimeters down the pole. The right hand is kept close to the hip. The vaulter should start walking and jogging with the pole. The aim should be to keep the pole still. Steps into swing. The first experience using the pole is steps into a swing. Adjust the height of the grip. It should be the vaulter's reach height plus 20 centimeters. From a three-stride approach, the vaulter takes off from the left foot and passes the pole on the right side. The vaulter should feel the hang and the carry function of the pole. Step into swing from a platform. Stepping into a swing from a platform gives an extended hang phase. A partner should assist the vaulter. There is no turn, and landing is in a sitting position. The right arm should be kept straight. Proceed to landing on the back. Swing and turn from a platform. The time of the extended hang phase should be used for a turn. Make sure that the turn is in the second half of the hang phase. Landing is on both feet, facing the takeoff point. Plant and vault off a short approach. The plant should be practiced first from walking and then jogging. Make sure that the right arm is straight and that the pole is in front of the head. The vaulter plants the pole, takes off, swings, and turns. Vaulting over low heights gives the feeling of the movement. Whole sequence. Increase the approach length and speed for the first full vaults. Ensure the vaulter lowers the pole and prepares for the plant in time.